Welcome to Tech Photo Blog. This is episode number 51. This week I'm going to be talking about some minor hardware updates I'm doing to the Camera X5. So people who follow the forums closely know that I've had some yield issues with the Camera X5, and I've been working on a solution, which is why the Camera X5 has not been in the store for a few months now. Basically what the problem was I'd ship out working camera axes, and after a few days or a few weeks they would die on people. They'd have to ship them back, and I was getting a lot of returns. So the problem turned out to be that I was using this tiny little chip that was being improperly soldered to the boards. Basically it was too small and too difficult to solder to the circuit boards for the company that was assembling my circuit boards. What I've done is I've changed out that part for a part that's easier to solder, and while I was doing that I took the opportunity to re-engineer the camera X a little bit more than that. Only changes are to the power subsystem, but instead of just replacing that chip with some other chip, I decided to also swap out the small lithium battery that I was using with AA batteries, so people can easily change them if they need to, if it runs out of power, instead of having to charge it. Also, AA batteries will have more capacity, so the Camera X will run longer. So in general, I think that's definitely a positive change. And that's pretty much all that's been changed on this. It's been changed to make the Camera X more reliable and to give it a longer battery life. And now I'll go a little bit more into detail on exactly what changed with some close-ups. So overall the Camera X has changed very little, right? You've got the same multiple camera and flash ports. You've got power through the USB port. You can program it through the USB port. All the software is open source, so people can modify it if they want. It's got super flexible sensor ports here, so you can plug in multiple sensors and use them to trigger your cameras or flashes however you want. It's got this great screen and easy to navigate menus. So all of that's the same. The only real change is here in the back. I put this cover here, and you simply put your AA batteries in there. I've tested it with both alkaline and rechargeable, and everything is working great with this system. I've definitely done a lot more testing on this version than I had the previous version. I mean, I thought the previous version was working well, but because I didn't test it enough, I found it had those yield problems. This one, I've made 20 prototypes and sent them out to a lot of different people, and really ironed out the bugs before I started shipping it. So these are really rock solid units, and anybody who does have problems with their current camera axes, I'm extending the warranty for the rest of this year. So if anybody's dies because of the power problem in the previous version anytime during this year, I'll send them out a new one as soon as they return the old one. So I'm basically doing everything I can to sort of rectify the problems that people have been having with the previous Camera X. For me, it's been a very expensive mistake, but I think that I've learned a lot from this, and you definitely have to make enough prototypes to test the yields before you start shipping them to customers. But I think the community has been really understanding of these issues, and I really appreciate that. And I'm happy to say that this version of the Camera X, which is just a very small update of the power subsystem, is definitely a nice improvement over the past one. One thing I forgot to mention is the power on this one, when you plug it in, is a little bit different. I decided that a lot of people were plugging in the programming cable and not being able to program it. I got that problem a lot. So this time, even in the off position, when you plug in the power, the Camera X will be on. So if you unplug it, it goes back off. So that's really the only other difference besides the update to the power system. Everything else will work, the same as the previous version. Thanks for watching.